I'm Samir Knego. I'm a multidisciplinary artist, and my show Moonfall Variations is currently on view at the Eno Arts Mill. I'm a totally self-taught and largely accidental artist. I've pretty much always done, creative stuff all through my life, just sort of as a way to pass the time and keep my hands busy. Fiber arts and drawing and all kinds of things. I really started my, more professional art as a poet. And it was after getting my poetry published in some different magazines and stuff that then I started focusing more on the visual side, initially just making visuals to accompany my poems, and then from there realizing that actually I was fairly good at the visual side too, and people seemed to like the stuff I was doing there, and then kind of putting more time and energy into exploring that. I have a different favorite medium all the time. I like trying all different things. So at the moment, I've been particularly inspired by various kinds of sort of low-tech printmaking, specifically linocut and gelli printing is what there's a lot of in this show. I have long loved painting. I think I'll probably always love painting to some degree and always do it at least a little bit. It's something I can always come back to and really enjoy. I started out with a lot of my art, both the writing and the visual side, in disability art spaces. And that was sort of the spaces that initially, gave me a place and a platform to share my art. And I think that in many ways, when I look at my art over the past couple of years, it kind of follows different things I've been doing and thinking about in terms of disability activism. So my first show last year was very kind of more specifically disability focused. There was a kind of an educational element to it. And then more recently, I've been kind of thinking in different ways about disability. So then my second show, I was still thinking about disability, but it was very abstract. And there was also a bit of not wanting it to be educational, just wanting it to sort of be. And then I think this show is then yet another sort of stage, in that process of not feeling like my work necessarily has to be about disability, that I can make work on anything even though I'm disabled. I think that very often there is pressure on artists with marginalized identities or from marginalized backgrounds to only sort of express or make work about their identity. And so I think that for me to now feel like I'm in a place where I can just make work about anything is really amazing.